Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soul Healing Journey. If this is your first time, welcome. Please sit back, enjoy the message, and we're going to join in a beautiful healing meditation a little bit later. If this is your repeated journey, welcome. And I'm so happy that you keep coming back. And that we can spend this 1 hour together, walking together on the same journey, on the same path through whichever scenario you can imagine, and just the sharing the energy, the information, the knowledge, and preparing ourselves for what is ahead of us, helping each other to move forward, encouraging each other. Sometimes we need that little kick in the behind, and sometimes we just needed somebody to listen to us. And that is what we do in this hour. We focus on our soul, on our heart, and we focus on our journey, and we see what is it out there for us. Now, I'm going to name this soul journey session taking a chance. Taking a chance on whatever it is that you need to take a chance in your life. Today, I'm taking a chance to broadcast from my new room. We have moved. I don't know if you know, guys, or you didn't, but we have moved in a new house, and we are in the process of the moving. And this is our temporary office, very, very temporary. It's very disorganized. You can hear my bread maker in the kitchen as I set up the bread to make. And I really didn't expect that it's going to be mixing each other loudly at this moment, but it's going to stop in the very, very few minutes, very shortly. So we will have a nice, quiet time. But it's not taking a chance in doing something that you love and you enjoy. I want you to encourage to all of you to look at the things that you always wanted to do. Look at the things that you dream about and that you are too afraid to do so. I want you to take a chance. And I want you for the next few minutes just to consider, to take the chance to do what you always wanted to do. How bad it's going to be. What is most often happen that you get yourself worked up, you get yourself excited about, that you're gonna paint a picture, that you're gonna learn this cooking the new recipe, that you're gonna go on the vacation of your dreams, or that you will change your job, you will start your own business, you will go and plant a garden, and you get really excited about it at the moment. All that beautiful love and happy and joyful energy is flowing through your heart. Your brain is receiving it, and it's especially your frontal lobe of the brain is receiving that happiness and sending back here. And your little reptilian brain is just sitting in the between your left and the right brain. Up there's a little bundle of the reptilian joy sits there saying, "Hey, just be happy. I'm gonna get you a little bit later." And so that can go for a few days. Sometimes just go for a few hours. I can go for a few days. But after that, you decided what you're going to do. It comes the hard time. There comes all those questions that will start popping up. Why you shouldn't do it? Why it was a bad idea? Why is this not gonna happen? All those whys and the issues may start coming up. And so today we're going to focus on it, how to overcome this, how to take a chance, and how to keep moving forward in taking your chance. How do we do it? How do we switch off that wandering brain? Well, first of all, we have to identify the fears, or somebody would say blockages. Somebody would say, okay, I always wanted to have a garden, but I cannot have a garden because I'm not good at gardener. I don't know what to grow. I don't know what kind of the plant's gonna grow. I don't know how often to fertilize it and so much on. And so what does that mean? You identify the problems, and somebody says, something happened to me in this lifetime. Somebody may have criticized you as a child, that you may not be good at the gardening or so much on, or when you were growing up, or you just put in your mind that you didn't, or it may have come from the past life. What is important to recognize is that there is some kind of the fear that's stopping you, blocking you, that literally, sending you back in that forget about it, taking the chances, forget about the living your dreams. This is your life and this is where you should be. So I want you to look at it. I want you to recognize it. I want you to tell yourself, okay, I don't have to be here or here. I can take chances. I can overcome this. So I have this fear. How will I overcome it? Now, usually when we have a fear, there in our little reptilian brain, there's that flight of the freeze mechanism that either makes us freeze at the moment or make us freaking out and having anxiety and so much on. And all that is showing in the back of your brain. And that good positive part of your brain, the good positive happiness and the joy is so much not filled with the energy that you cannot even process it all. You're just dealing with this, oh my God, I'm frozen. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Oh my God, I'm having anxiety. Again, you take a deep breath, you take a step back and you say, this is why I'm freaking out. This is why I'm having anxiety. I want to understand it because I do not want to do it again. I don't want to repeat this anymore. It gets too tiring after a while. We want to have an easier life. We want to say, okay, I'm going to take a chance in writing the book. And of course, there's going to be obstacles in the way of finding the right words, finding the right editing, finding the right formatting, and so much on. But I can do this. I can see it, that I'm afraid of it if I'm going to make a mistake. So that goes with the gardening, with the cooking, with the new job, with the new skills that you are learning. This scenario can be applied to anything new that you want to do. Or anything old that you are waiting or to finish, and so much on. So first of all, I'm going to make a mistake. And again, you freeze, so you start freaking out. And the brain machine is going on and on, doesn't it? And you get in that moment that when you says, okay, I'm going to make a mistake, I'm going to do it wrong. I'm afraid to do it wrong. Maybe I'm perfectionist, that I don't want to do it wrong. And the question is, why not to make a mistake? Perhaps the mistake can be a divine way to learning. Perhaps through the mistake, you can actually come up with something so magnificent. I mean, quite a few delicious inventions have been mistakes. I think the chocolate chips have been the mistakes. The Coca-Cola, which is not good for your body, but it tastes good once in a while, has been just a remedy for the stomach and so much on. I cannot remember all of it out of my head right now, but there's been quite a few mistakes. Oh, popsicles! Popsicles has been mistaken that somebody poured a soda or some juice into the cups and left them outside behind the window and they froze. And they says, oh, if I put the stick on it, I can have a delicious popsicle. So the popsicles have been invented as a beautiful mistakes. So by making mistakes, you can actually perhaps learn something and improve whatever it is that you're going to do. So we're not going to look at a mistake as something, oh my God, this is the most horrible thing. We're going to look at mistake as a learning opportunity. Of course, if I decided I want to jump out of the window from the 7th floor and I will not have my parachute or whatever is going to slow my fall and save my life, that is a mistake that you don't want to avoid. I mean, but this is not what we're talking about. We're talking more about those excuses and that we're going to make a mistake and it's going to happen this way or that way. So taking a chance means to embrace the mistakes. Celebrate mistakes. Look at the mistakes with that more fun part of your logical thinking. Now, how are you gonna do it? You can imagine that there's a switch in the brain. I was looking at this video I saw today morning. It was this doctor. Of course, I don't remember the name. How he was explaining how to switch, literally shut off the switch of this either freaking out of the freezing responses and how to open up your brain to the more happy moments. It means to train your brain to the high capacity of the happiness. And also it comes with the memory and so much on. I was actually watching video on the brain yoga, which is absolutely great. Can show you later on. But if you Google the brain yoga, you will learn a lot how to improve your brain capacity in a very simple, easy way, and can be used for the children and especially those with developmental problems and so much on. So there, this other video jumps out when the doctor says, okay, you have to understand the brain, the left side of the brain, right side of the brain, and that middle part, the reptilian brain. And you can literally imagine that when you're feeling all this like, oh, I don't want to think, oh my God, I'm making a mistake, what I'm gonna do. But you close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and you imagine you have a feather. And with your feather, you just tickle yourself in the front of your, inside in the front of your head, somewhere about here. Of course, it has a very beautiful medical name that I don't remember, but I can explain it. So I came up with it that you can kind of like tap about your eyebrows here, a little bit up to here, and you can tap it there. You can imagine that there's a beautiful feather inside, and you're just tickling the part of your brain. And he says, you know what, I'm safe, everything fine. And it's okay to make a mistake. And suddenly your body starts to relax, and you will feel happier and more joyful. You can look at it from a totally different point of view. And if you look at the mistake from a totally different point of view, you can look at it as something very divine. And again, from something that you are so afraid to do may come up a greatest part of your work, your mission, your new job, or whatever it is. Then another usually fear is the judgment of the others, what the others will think, how they will look at me, what if I'm gonna do something dramatic as shave my head or change my work from this person to this person. I mean, are you living your life to be, I want to say, to judge by the others, but to be approved by the others? Do you always have to please somebody? Why cannot you be just the person who you want to be? Be the person who you want to be, not who the people want you to see. I mean, I think we all get a little bit tired of that after a while, to be the pleasers, to be the somebody who always has to do everything that everybody approves them, to be perfect mom, perfect wife, perfect this. So what, you don't feel like to cooking to dinner? Pop out something from the freezer. I mean, everybody's going to leave. And it's gonna be okay, as long as you don't do it on an everyday basis. It's like in our family, it's going to be okay. Be the person who you want to be. Allow yourself make a mistake, and allow yourself to make the things that's going to make you happy. So if the thing of taking a chance means to you be happy, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. Or if you take a chance of doing something for somebody else, know that you will do it from the point that you will benefit as well. So you can translate it to the animals as it's going to be. If you decided to go on the no sugar diet and you do it with your daughter, you may say, okay, I'm going to take a chance to do it, but I know that a huge part of it, I'm doing it for myself as well, because my body will benefit. But if I take a chance to change my work, I'll do it because I wanted a change. I want to be happy. And it is okay to do it. We do not allow ourselves too much to think of ourselves, to nourish our energy, to find the happiness for ourselves. We always, especially younger generation, not that old, but I mean the teenagers today, they are looking for so much approval, to so much fit in, well, what other people will think if I have this phone, what other people will think if I have this kind of the clothes, or if I have this kind of the lunch, or I'm eating this and I'm not eating this. And there is so much pressure put on this generation, same like it was on us when we were a teenager. So even though now I think it's even more, or it seems like it's even more. And these people have a hard time to find a fit, and because it's easy to pull in their own world, of the tablets and the phones and quietness and the Facebook and all kind of the chat rooms, and you don't have to interact with the others as much, the people become withdrawn, and they less and less and less take a chance. And when these young people sometimes take a chance, they take very unhealthy chances, because they just want to burst out of their shells and they overdo it. It's not good as well. So you want to take a healthy chance. You want to do something that will improve your life, not that will make the people talk about you for the rest of your life. You want to do something great and amazing about yourself and for yourself. Yes, the message is very short today. I just feel so much of energy around us. I just feel to really encourage you. I think there are people who are watching today who want to write and who are afraid of what's going to happen, how their writing gonna turn out. There is somebody who likes to cook. I know there's Sylvia watching who likes to knit and thinking, what is it I'm gonna do the next and how the thing's going to be. Don't be afraid. Think up the way. If it's the business plan that you are doing, write it down. See it logically, how does it go? Then get that spiritual guidance, how it's going to go. We're coming to the time when the things are not easy. There's a lot of chaos around us. We can see it. We definitely notice it. And we're getting more and more trained in our intuition and having a faith. And I was thinking the other day how I'm gonna talk about these messages what are coming, because they're definitely a little different and new. And I felt that I will be part of the people who will totally resonate with these messages, and there will be part of the people who will not get it. Because we are moving into the masterclass. People that join here today, you guys, go and look at my videos and so much more. We are a soul group, whenever it is for the short period of time or the long period of time. At the moment, our souls benefit from the energy that we united together. It is not just me sitting here and talking and you are listening on the other side. There's a group of the souls who connect together, and one another, the souls sort of whispering to other, say this message, say that message, let's do this, let's do that. And I try to translate these messages. There's a soul group coming here, who says, okay, we're gonna guide you on this divine journey. Let's do this together. So it is okay if the message resonates with you, take it in. If it doesn't, just let it go. Start to learn to use your intuition and have a faith. Have a faith that there are good things going to happen to you. When the bad things happen, sometimes they have to, same like the mistakes. Sometimes the things that we less expect really and truly happen. And you just have to deal with it. I'll just share a little story with you. When we moved here, I had a feeling something's going to happen with our car, but I didn't know the details. And our car brakes broke completely. I had both children in the car, so it could have been really devastating. Yet it have happened just by the house. I was leaving the driveway. I felt it, that it just snapped and it broke. And I've never experienced the broken brakes, but somehow I knew, and of course the car wasn't braking. So I stopped, returned car into the driveway, told Tom, and get it fixed, and it's gonna be okay. So when there can be two ways how we can look at it. This can happen to any one of you. I don't wish it to you, but I mean this kind of the scenario that something breaks and happens. But instead of being, really angry and work out what's gonna happen, I was so thankful. I said, thank you, universe. Thank you that my car broke in the most possible, most beautiful scenario how it could happen. I had a full fridge of the food, of the groceries, so I don't have to leave the house for several days. I live in the walking distance to school, so my kids can nicely go to the school. I have a home job, so I don't have to leave my house. I mean, what else I can wish for? And the car repair guy really took the car in right away, to give us a few days, reasonable price to fix the car. Of course, there are extra expenses that we have not counted with. But you know what? It's going to come from the one way or the other. So instead of just to be angry, you take a chance to count your blessing. You take a chance saying, okay, it is all right, and the universe does provide for me and have the best intentions for me. And when I'm gonna pull through this, perhaps some extra unexpected finances come from the other way in this particular case. But in anything, this can be truly applied to the anything, that when something happened, look at it in the most positive way. I was talking today with a lady who just felt like, I cannot do a healing in the healing room. There was just something. So she pulled her table into the kitchen and she says, well, I'm gonna do it from the kitchen because I feel really amazing here. And as soon as she moved her healing table to the kitchen, which she thought was really little extra, she felt that there was a pipe in the room, and she found a pipe that it was there, and the pipe was bugging her, and that energy of the pipe coming through there that was not needed just really disturbed the energy of her healing room. And so she called her friend, and she told in a few weeks he will come and remove the pipe. Well, he had a time, and he was then in the matter of the 1 hour. And the matter of another 2 or 3 hours, she was painting her new room and ordering shelves, and has set up a new wonderful healing room. So sometimes through this unhappiness, the blockages, the mistakes, we discover something fantastic and wonderful. What this message is about is that you don't freak out, you don't freeze. You take the brain, pull that energy in the front of your brain, that frontal loop. I probably don't say it right. You tickle your brain from the inside out and you make yourself laugh. You make yourself feel happy, and it says, okay, so what is it that I'm freaking out about? What is it that I'm freezing that I cannot move forward? How can I see it clearly and what I can do about it? And I'm going to take a chance to do about it, because you know what? If not, I'm going to be stuck here for the rest of my life. I mean, how many times in this lifetime you want to reincarnate and in this lifetime, I mean, lifetime after lifetime, you want to reincarnate and you want to be just stuck. I don't, and I bet you don't want as well. So it's time to look at it. Then again, take a chances. When the things don't go right, stop, take a step back, follow your intuition, see why they don't go right. You know, is it something that you just need to take a break? Something needs to be fixed. Like my car needed to be fixed, and I was ignoring that car. The bottom of the car that was rusty from Chicago, and obviously nice and here and hard weather, it wasn't doing that well. But I thought it can wait, and it just didn't. So it had happened. And identify the fears. Why are those fears? What is the fears? Because people will not know what I'm doing. People will ridicule me. If the fears are, for example, that I don't have enough skills, I don't have enough educations, I don't know how to do this job, then the answer on this is to find the education, find a course, find somebody who's going to help you. If you have a fear that you're going to take some math tests and you're going to fail, then you can look at, okay, do I need a tutoring? What else I need to do? Do I need to look at some YouTube videos, how to solve this and those problems? Instead of hiding behind the fears, face them, solve them, find a solution, and move forward. Move forward to whatever there is, because you take a chance to move forward. And I guarantee you that you're going to have a better life. You're going to be happier. You're going to write me the emails and says, hey, Eva, you know what? I went through this and I went through that, and it's better and it's good. And there's still going to be some yuckiness on the road, but if we encourage each other to move forward and go on with our energy, it's going to get a much, much better. It is a spring here in the US, and now in the Australia, you guys having a fall. But in the spring, I always see as a blessing of the new energies, as us planting the seeds, as the farmers go and plant the seeds into the earth, and the earth nourish them and they grow. It is time to really plant your desires, your dreams. What is it you want to achieve this year? Work on it, people. Work on it and work on it. Don't be afraid. Take a chance to plant the most wildest plants and the dreams that you can imagine. I mean, what else is going to happen that they don't grow? If they don't grow this year, then you're going to learn what you did wrong and how you can grow them next year. As long as you take a chance and you move forward. All right, so with this, we're going to move into the meditations. I always tell myself I'm going to just talk a little bit, but then I just get lost in it for a while, and it feels good. So let's just find a nice and quiet place. I already have a track playing here that's called Serious. It's from the Sanaya Roman and from her Star Journey CDs. I thought that is a beautiful, beautiful track, as it Syrians are the keepers of the knowledge, and that's what we want today. We want to tap into the knowledge, and we want to know how to take a chance. We want to know what is ahead of us. We want to know what's coming, and what to do, how to deal with it, and so much on. I want to know how to decorate my temple, my beautiful big room. That's I'm going to call the temple or the church. I don't know yet, but probably the temple of the God. That I'm going to decorate for my healing room. And I hope you guys come and visit. All right, let's become, I have a glass of the water here. All right. So we let our guides to guide us. We let this beautiful energy to soothe us and take us on this beautiful journey. We are going to invite the medic team. And I believe next time there's going to be some message from the Arcturians, because I feel they sort of fidgety energy that they want to tell can share with us. But today is more about the knowledge and moving forward and taking the chances. All right. Let's begin. Let's take a deep breath in and release all the air out. Just adjust my screen here. Let's take another deep breath in and let go of all your worries and all your expectations. Let's take another deep breath in and release everything out. Relax your legs, relax your hips, your belly, relax your chest and your arms, relax your neck and your head. Imagine that all your body is just beautifully, beautifully relaxing. All right. Now there's this beautiful golden light opening just about us. And through this beautiful light, we connect with the divine God's energy, with the lights of the universe, with the medic team, with all the guides and the spirits who came from the highest vibration would like to assist us at this time. And we also connect our soul's energy, and I ask and thank you to be connected to our soul group's energies. Kelon telesanti hala siata. Dion teleha. Diakon tiua sia la tiala. Tiahala sium tiakala som tiala. Telon tiala siuntum esiahala sia. Alright. We open the portal and we invited the medic team in. Kienwa Lea Santia Kata medic team is joining right now. Those who requested medic team has a series of the healers that assist him or her by her side. Depending on your needs, we have decided which medics go to where. Kelon Tala Santiu Ala Kata Ala Siun Tiaka Siha Liaka Siun Tialata Siun Tialata. We recognize a little kid, little child who has a cancer, has either the bear or the teddy bear, little plush toy in his arms, and we want you to know there's a friend who's directing the energy to this child, that the energy to this child will be directed. Kelon de la santi walati ase, elanti waha siunti alati akete, the lo asa, dion kala siunti anese. Oh, hasa delonti siote. We open the energy from the earth through your feet, the ankles, the knees, up to the hip bones, opening up the first chakra beautifully, opening the belly energy area of the second chakra, stomach, up into the heart, throat, up into the third eye, mind, and up into the universe. Leontiaka, the Arcturians are always a presence in the part of the medic team. So 2 members of the Arcturians are the main members of the medic team. However, the message will be delivered the next time of the Arcturian star nations, as I mentioned before. Leontiaka, Siuntiakalata, Esiontiala Asiki Hala Sundi. Now we prepare the body for the healing journey of the physical body. If there's any particular issue in your physical body that you would like us to address, would like us to deliver to healing to, please put your hands on the part of your body or say it out loud what it is. Is the stomach, lungs, heart, esophagus, I cannot pronounce it, the tube that you swallow the food and brings the food into the stomach. We can only speak of the words so that I can understand. The hips, a right hip. Somebody's would have a hip replacement surgery, and there are some issues. There's some infection or the pain. Londiakala, Santiuniakala, Tosi, Diahalia, Santia, Arthritis, Kiontelea. You'll be ready to leave the body. I want you to imagine the energy that focuses and goes in your heart, beautiful heart center. And that beautiful energy in the heart center illuminate itself in the most magnificent bright color. And that bright color of the center gonna go brightly and brightly and brightly, and will very slowly lift about your body. Your body will be safe with the medical team and with your loved ones from the other side. There is somebody's mom who's assisting, and a brother. And the soul raise up, and the doorway open, a beautiful golden door opens. And with your soul, you walk into the ancient Atlantinian classroom. Do it now. Alone the Akasiyun Dialate. And when you walk through the door, you will feel this very elevated feeling. It's like the heaviness of your body is gone. Heaviness of your problems and responsibilities are gone. And you walk in this room, in this place that is just full of the sunshine. It's like you walk in this most magnificent garden as I see today. It is a garden, we see the nature and behind. In my mind's eye, I can see it sort of as a greenhouse filled with this beautiful light, with the sun and the plants. And through the glass windows, I can see magnificent animals walking outside. Yet we are inside of the safety. We are in the time capsule of the energies, of the time capsule when we can look how the air did look before. It's like you are slowly moving and you can see the scenery outside. You can see what it is that you want to see. It may be different for me and very different for you. Kion kiaha siala tiate. Kion tiala. Esiun tion kiala tiate. Dioaha ase. Deliansum tiaka. Kiekalia tontia tiasi. Kieka. Kelatontia la siete. And as we are in this beautiful garden, you can see the beams of the light coming here. Some light bigger, some smaller, some in the size of the fairies. And I want you to notice the lightness within your soul. The beautiful energy. that has no fears. That is your soul, that is your heart. The fears, the question, to be afraid of making a mistake is very much earth-based feeling. It's a feeling that's supposed to help you and save you and heartache in the self-destructions. It has been originally used or invented or first practiced in the times when people became self-destructive, as you can say. When the humanity stopped listening to God's voices and decided they can do everything on their own as a little child. To a little child, and the little child get very stubborn, and the little child wants to do things on his or her own. A loving parent creates barriers, creates protections, put the locks on the cabinets, put the lock on the freezer, put the holders on the shelves to the wall, put the holders on the TV and so much on. So that the child does not become hurt while he or she explores her curiosity. As the little child grew older, a loving parent slowly and lovingly removed these barriers and encouraged the child to explore these places and activities in a safe manner. And the child already has some preconceived fears of the places not to touch or where he cannot go. Exactly the same goes with our energy. You have not been punished or given any extra loads. You just have been protected. Often the biggest fears that one carries, one created himself or herself to be protected from the things that hurt, either the body or the mind or the soul. Now you have to be your loving parent. You can go and look at your energy. You can view your beautiful light and you can see where you have put those safety protections. Where did you put these blockages to protect yourself? Perhaps as a child you have been teased so much about your desire to write. So you told yourself, I'm never going to be a good writer. I will never succeed. I will never write because I never ever want to hear this again. And then you forgot to remove it as the years went by. And then suddenly a desire to write comes again and again. And yet you end up so stuck and you don't even know why. You are filled with the fears and you don't know why. And you look at back and you see what when you were a child. Perhaps you want to create a business. And when you were little, younger, perhaps your first spouse or wife, husband or wife, have told you that you are never gonna be good enough. Perhaps your friends, sometimes even the teacher or the parent can tell you that you're never going to be good enough, that you are not smart enough, you are not beautiful enough, you are not intelligent enough, you are not skilled enough. Look at all that energy and notice how does it all shiver and quiver and panic in your little reptilian part of the brain, in that middle part of the brain that is between your left side and the right side hemisphere of your brain. How that little thing is quivering there like a little child, tickling, affecting your nervous system, making your body either freeze or the panic, and saying there as a little child, I'm here, I'm afraid. Now let's blow gently in that part of your brain through your soul energy. And let's spread that energy in your whole brain, in your left side, in your right side. Let's tickle that brain from inside. And let's bring the release to all those fears. You can also massage your points on the side of your temples, just about your eyebrows line. So each of you identify that fears that's blocking you in moving forward. Tia kia ka sion tia la sia ke sia ka te kalo te kia te si esia ha la kia tua te te. And each single one of you will receive a different response to this. Now feel your soul and back in your mind, feeling this most brightest and beautiful and the cheerful and the loving energy you can imagine. Imagine that is the most beautiful energy that you have ever seen, that you have ever experienced. And you know what? You can take a chance. I want you to look at those mirror glass in this beautiful Atlantean classroom. And I ask and thank you for the moment that our guides opened your very personal book of life, of the Akashic record, and that each of you at the moment of being will see in your own record. And you ask, do you want to see the past, the present, or the future? See the page of your own record, of your own book of life. What is it that you need to see? What is it that you need to know? What gives you the affirmation? Kia. I ask and thank you, the Syrian guides, to bring the Akashic records, the Book of Life, for everyone who joined us today. I ask for this privilege to look into the records, and that each of us will see their own record and can read the answer to his or her question. I want you to ask the question now, in your mind or out loud. Now take a deep breath in. Release all the air out. Take a deep breath in. Hold the air in and release it out. One more deep breath in. Imagine a golden book in the front of you opening up. And you either feel the energy of the words, you can see them, you can hear them, you can smell them, whichever way you perceive the energy, find the answer, see the answer to your question. Kion le santia kalate. Kion tia sieniala. Kion te la sion tia siela. Kion tia la siela. Kion tia la siela. Kion tia la siela. Kia hon tia la sia. All right. Kion telea sion tiene. Kia halia sion tia kateate. Ala sion tiun tiela. Tia kun, tia la, siun, tia niake. When the book of the life closes, you know the answer to your question. Again, perhaps you could see the whole answer, perhaps it was just the impression, the color, the smell, the sense that you received. Translate it in your earth words. Know what does it mean, because your intuition knows it. You know what it is that you're supposed to do. You yourself know the answers on every single question that you ask, because your higher self is always by your side, always helping you, guiding you, giving you the right intuitions. Elion tia calcium tia late. Kion tia san tion tia ke. And today, as we broadcast our energy from the beautiful Atlantinian garden, we are embraced by the light and the beams of the light that vibrate the energy of love. The light is the energy that comes from the universe. The love is the energy that vibrates through one soul. One soul that is illuminated with the light has a higher capability to stream the energy of love through oneself to the others. And so as you illuminate yourself with love, with light, then you let the energy of the love to stream through you. One cannot reach the frequency of love without being the light. Thus, there's the light, and after light comes the love. After love comes creation or manifestations. Right here you have 3 divine steps in the creation and manifestations. The first, let there be a light. Second, let there be a love. The third, let there be a creation. So as you take a chance in whatever endeavor it is that you will, let's first put the light in your idea. Illuminate your idea from all corners. Don't let there be a hidden energy and hide a corner. Take your idea as a little baby and put it in the room, hypothetically. Now blind all the lights, all the flashlights, all the lights available to this idea. So you see all the possibilities. You see all the 360-degree energy from the bottom, from the top, from the side. There is no surprise. Your idea is absolutely enlightened and beautiful and the most delightful in the eye of the Creator. Then you will start feed this idea your chance with love. It goes with the love for the creation, but it also goes with love for yourself. The one who does not love himself cannot express the love in a rightful way to his idea to the other. If you create a business without loving yourself, loving just your business, you will create misbalance, either for your physical body or for the business later on the journey. So as you create your idea, You fill yourself with the light. Same like you did your idea, your chance. You fill yourself with love. And you express the love to your idea. You will love it and love it and love it like that little child who sits in the most brilliant, golden, illuminated room. And you create. You will make your baby grow. Same as like your little baby, the most delightful, most beautiful, most brilliant, most gorgeous, most illuminated, most loved thing that you have ever seen at the time of the being. And you create and you manifest. It may be as little as the pot of the soup, where you put your ingredients out on the countertop. And you fill these ingredients with the divine light of the Father, the Creator, and Mother Earth. You illuminate all those wonderful ingredients up to the pot and the utensils that you're gonna use to create this wonderful, delicious meal with them. Then as you express the love to yourself, how wonderful and awesome you are to create this new recipe or recreate this recipe of the soup that you're going to make. How much love you have for your body to make this soup, how much love you have for your family to make this wonderful soup, and how much you love to create a soup. So you take your illuminated ingredients and you cut them, you slice them, you chop them, and with this greatest love, you put them into the pot and you put that to water, and again you put them more light and more love, and you cook it and cook it and cook it until you create a divine soup and divine creation that everybody who's going to have a bowl of this soup will be filled not only with the nutrition that feeds your body, but this wonderful energy that perhaps you cannot see with your physical eyes, that nourishes your soul and your mind, that let that little tiny reptilian piece of the mind relax. I will tickle your brain and front lobe from inside, feeling you happy and joyful. You may not even know why. Feeling you great and happy and fulfilled. And as you fulfill this task, then it's a time to take another chance. And again, you may start with a small, simple task as cooking a soup, into a huge and bigger task of finding a new job, choosing the education, creating a business, moving, and perhaps even going through the difficult times as facing the terminal illness, acknowledging that there's something wrong, filing up for divorce, moving from the city to city, perhaps need to go through the bankruptcy. Don't be afraid to take a chance. If that chance means that there is a possible outcome, good possible outcome, if you put in your mind that there is a good possible outcome on the end of your chance, then there is. Remember 1, 2, 3 steps. You are a creator with a love, with a light and a love. You can create anything that you desire, and anything will flourish with these 2 ingredients. I will create the most magnificent outcome that you wish to. So fill yourself now with the light. Illuminate your whole being. Whole beautiful soul being with this most magnificent light that you can imagine. And bring that light. We will walk back in this ancient Atlantean classroom through the golden door in your physical body. I want you to bring the light in this beautiful physical body. Walk in back in your body and illuminate your body, the most beautiful, brightest light that you can even imagine. And now feel from your heart out, feel your love. Feel the love for your creation. Feel how much you love yourself. How much you cherish yourself. I want you to feel how awesome you are. Be thankful for everything that have happened. Acknowledge how smart and beautiful and great you are. Love yourself for who you are. Love yourself for who you are, not for who other people see. Love yourself for who you are. And now with the third step of the creation and manifestation, tell your body, tell every cell within your body that we are creating a new healthy body. Every cell in my body is vibrating the healthy energies. Every cell within my body is illuminated with light. And through this light, every cell within my body is filled with love. That comes from my heart, that comes from my soul. And I am creating a healthy body that will support me on my journey through this life. I accept of who I am. I am light. I am love. And I am a divine expression of God. And with these beautiful energies, I want you to notice your physical body really and fully. Stretch your arms and stretch your legs. We are going to close the portal between the Atlantis and you. And we thank you, medical team. And now you are finished, so you can exit the room. Eleon Sion Kanti Asai, seal the portal, Sela Sion Tialati Uki. Halal Sion Tavoti Asai. Tium Tiaka Hasa. And I thank you, everyone who joined with us today. All the spirits and the guides and the wonderful energies that we experience on this journey. And I want to thank you for walking with me on this journey because you are amazing. You are just truly magnificent being of the light, and I want you to see it. How great and amazing all of you are. Okay, I want you also see how these sessions are a little bit changing. I'm learning, I think you notice I'm learning to sit a little bit back and let the guides to share the message. And sometimes I want to jump in, the physical Eva want to jump in, and the higher self Eva says, I think it's the higher self Eva who more speaks, says, hey, just to sit back and let me talk, let me do the work. We can do this together as a team. And so I'm learning this as I'm getting the new and new instructions every day and learning to take that step back and deliver a beautiful, pure soul message. I try not to filter the message through my brain because it's not right. I want to give the message as it is and so much on, and learning to not to control it. I think every great channeler has to learn this, to take that step back and do not control the message and let the message express itself, whatever it is, as long as you feel the beautiful loving energy. It is a beautiful message. But I also want you to learn to use your intuition. I want you to learn to recognize the message that comes from the higher vibration and the message that may not come from the higher vibration. I know that it doesn't mean that I'm delivering the message from not the high vibrations. I believe I'm delivering the message from the really high vibrations, but it's not about me. It is about us the learning to develop the intuition and see what is the best of us whenever it is somebody else out there or me or again anybody that you find to. I don't want you to be controlled by the fears anymore, controlled by that the little brain who goes like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? No, we have to become magnificent and great and amazing because that's who you are. That is your original creation. Somebody who has not been afraid of anything. And remember, it is the time to take a chance. First, fill your chance with the light. Then illuminate it with the love, with your self-love. It is not that, here is the light, I create muffin, I'm gonna take the light, love, and put the love in it, and I'm gonna feed somebody with it. I'm totally disconnected from it. That's not what I talk about. If that's the message that you heard, then please listen again. I take the divine light. It may come from the universe, from the earth. I feel it with the essence of my love, and I create this beautiful loving thing that I'm gonna feed myself and the others with it. I'm gonna do whatever it is that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be the most great and magnificent thing. So I'll let you guys go. It is 8 o'clock here. My house does smell with deliciously baking of the fresh bread, which I cannot wait to eat. And so even though the little noise was there, I apologize for it. The creation was made with the love. I love to bake, especially bread and anything that is baked and baked goods, even though the flour is not the greatest for you. But you know what? When you give it the light and the love, it nourishes your body. And of course, eat it in the right limitations. I love you all. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for walking with me on this journey for the 1 hour. Thank you that I can share my energy, my love with you, and that you share with me. Thank you for being you. And I want you to believe in yourself, because I believe in you. And I see you again in the 2 weeks. I will be on the Wednesday. Of course, I don't know the date out of my head. And also on the side note, there's going to be a workshop in the Charleston, which is going to come on this Sunday. If you live in the Charleston area in the South Carolina, you can message me, you can email me through my website if you don't have my personal email, and I can give you the more information. It's going to be based on my meditation, The Create a Miracle, that is very popular, and it will work to create a pattern on your life, how to manifest, working with the basic pattern of the flower of the life. Then we're gonna just to go over the self-love energy and how to do it, and the Kuan Yin meditation, a beautiful violet flame meditation. I'm gonna be offering this same workshop via Skype on last Tuesday in the April. I usually do to 12 p.m. the noon workshops, and then 7 p.m. evening workshops. So please look at my website. If you don't see there, just email me if you are interested. We are a little bit behind in our calendars and all those things. So please let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I think that's about all what we are doing right now. So if you like the session, please like the button, please share the button, help us to reach more people, share the sessions, share the upcoming sessions so much on. It is all up to you to help me to reach so many people. It's not that I reach them, we reach them. We help to spread the message of love. We help to transform the fears into the love, and so much on, to make this world a better place. Because we are making it for our children, for our future generations, and for our future generations to come. I love you guys, and I'll let you go now. Bye-bye.